Welcome back to Mark's workshop, and on my 12-2K build, haven't worked everything out yet, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get in that 2K, but we'll see what happens when it happens. So taking the rockers off, as I said, I bought brand new push rods last week. Taking them off, taking the rockers off. There's the old push rods. You kind of see the old factory rockers are in it. So that's now all done. Things running a lot better. One thing I did have, I tried to time it with my old trusty Summon timing light, and the thing had like 60 degrees of timing in it. So, you know, racking my brain what's going on, thinking that maybe the balance is no good and moved, and I should have done a top dead center to check it. But then I remembered was a thing about hooking up distributors on the wiring. So these two wires here actually go to the distributor, so down to the main connection wire, which I've down there. And I remember reading something a while back about if you get them backwards, it adds timing. And one thing, it said 40 degrees. So I switched them over, and as soon as it started up, just adjusted the time a little bit, and now it's literally at 20 degrees. So it's definitely true. If you get that distributor wire, hold on. So one of those Ford Barra things on the dyno across from me. Yeah, so it actually added 40 degrees of timing. So now it's set at 20. Balances like bang on to my light, so which is a good thing. But yeah, so it's all running again. Now I've got to hook up the hat. I've got to do the exhaust system, but that's the hat I'm going to use to start with, not the carby. Obviously it's on petrol at the moment. Go to E85, put the hat on. We'll just got to run the charge pipe and the blow off valve, things like that, to the hat. And yeah, we're all underway. And next thing, I'm actually putting an old Hurst Promatic 2 shifter in it, so I bought a drop box, and yeah, we're going to fit that later. So that'll be the next thing. All right, thank you. Sorry about the noise in the background of the boys on the dyno. Right, so next little part of my challenge is we were going to hook up the original shifter, but I didn't want to have to pull the box out to get the bracket out to re-weld the linkage on it, so because it was a one-piece linkage that goes in. So I ended up just buying one of those drop boxes. We fitted that in. This is like the original Hurst shifter I had in my LJ back in early 2000s, ones I haven't driven for 23 years now. So we ended up putting it in one of our tractor pools for racing. Then it's just been sitting around, so I'm going to use that. I do have a new shifter for my LJ when I finally put it back on the road, so it's just a old Hurst Promatic. I had to blow all the dust and shit out of it and grease it up a little bit, but it's in there. The drop box is in. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do about making all this fit. It's actually hitting on this section of the shifter. I don't know really what to do there. I probably used the wrong shifter for the style of drop box, but yeah, we'll make it fit so it gets back in there and try and keep it original looking. Yeah, so at least that's done. Got a cable in it, the old cable's still with it, so through there. I added all the wires to the side of it so I can hook up reverse lights, neutral safety switch, all that, which will have to go into this plug here. Yeah, I'll get all that done, but it's not too worried about it at the moment. What was that one? Oh, a cigarette lighter, and I think that was for the light on the cigarette lighter. So yeah, the little green light. Yeah, gonna have to get a new stereo, because the old, turns out it was I did find the sticker, it was a Pioneer or something like that, but it was missing the face. So, but yeah, I'll get on to the next one and go on from there. All right, thank you. Okay, as I said, drop boxes in, as you can actually see it up in there, with the Hurst shifter fitted in it. Still, as I said, got to work out how to get around the console issue, but shift the cables in. It's actually fitting in quite nice. I haven't set the gears yet through the gears. I've just, the shifters in first gear, the brackets in first gear. I've just set that up from here to here to, you know, make it close. So that's done. Yeah, it's fucking thing's got a oil leak. It's crazy. You can see the oil. It does that. It gets a little drip on the bottom of it, which I just wiped off, and it has a little drip around about here. But I haven't wiped that up. It doesn't drip. So really weird. It gets a drip and it kind of just does nothing else. So that's all done. Where are we? Putting your centre bearing in, tail shaft yesterday, thanks to Dane from Cornfed. I'm going to get another mount. This one I'll do to start it, but I'm going to order a new mount. This just seems pretty soft and shit, so I don't even know what that is. Crap on there. So that's that's all in. Yeah, so tail shaft's all hooked up. We've actually, it did have a tow bar on it, which we're going to put the tow bar back on, but we're going to pull the tank out, and we're going to put a we're going to put a baffle in the tank here, hang it down so far with some fittings in it. In the back of it, it's just some -6 or -8 fittings to pull the fuel out of the tank. So everything's pretty well ready to come out now. All the lines are disconnected, but we use one of these as a return line. I still want to keep the you know, the sender, the filler, keep all that in. So I just got to take that plate out, pull the straps out so we can get the drop the tank down and disconnect that. But yeah, that's all done. This thing's only got a 308. If you can read it. It's only got 308 gears in it, so we're actually contemplating putting a spool in this one. I do have 345s, but I've got to put it in. But yeah, slowly getting it so close now. It's literally, I just got to find me split pin box, because it's an old, sure, this cable actually is from 2014. It says must have put a new one on the tractor pull when we did it, but yeah, so I need to get some split pins, one for here, one for up on the shifter, and that's all done. It's man, it's so close. It runs. Now I'll be able to put it in gear. I've got to hook up the throttle cable. Had to actually reroute this the other week with the starter. That was a pain in the ass, and we've actually been chasing this little tinging, you can't hear it, little tinging noise that started when we put the roller rockers on, but changed the rollers back. Now it didn't go away, then all of a sudden it went away. So it sounded like a box of rocks dropped in the exhaust system. So a bit of a bummer, but it's so close. And yeah, that's it. So no, it's just a basic update of what we're doing. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe it. Leave some comments, tell me what I'm doing right and wrong, and we'll go from there. But yeah, thank you. Right, on to the next one.